Yo guys, what's up? It's time to clash. Let's swim. Today, we're gonna have a video, and I'm just gonna be showing you my new strategy for Arena 7 on Clash Royale. So, I use the Lava Hound normally as my, I normally use the Lava Hound as my tank, but sometimes I use my Valk or my Dark Prince. Really, it kind of, you can use really either one you want. And you don't even really need a tank sometimes. Sometimes you can just drop down troops and just not really use a tank, but using tanks is a good idea because it normally helps you get farther above, but you don't have to do it if you don't have the right troops. Like, let's say you just have like a skeleton army and goblins, you can just do that as your thing instead of, so that you don't really need a tank for that. I mean, it will also work if you like do that, unless they have zap or the arrows, but otherwise it would kind of work. But the main thing in these arenas is just to win the raid. It doesn't matter if you get 3. I mean, yeah, 3s would be the best, but it's better to win than lose and have, only a few things. So, right now, I'm beating this guy. I mean, he isn't that good. I mean, he's a little bit better than me, but, I mean, I'm a little bit better than him, but still. I really like it when I get, like, all this stuff, and you just have, like, tons of stuff, but, so that was a pretty nice, attack, and so, I think that eventually, if I get lucky, I'll be able to get into Frozen Peak. I mean, that'll be really nice, and I doubt I'll ever get into Legendary. For my battles, I won this one, I won my last one, won the one before that, tied the one before that, lost this one because I was trying a different strategy, so that doesn't really count. I lost this one with that strategy. I lost this one, yeah. But this was also before I got my guards. I just got my guards like a few hours ago. So putting the guards in instead of arrows was a much better strategy. But let's say you don't have guards or or guards or the Dark Prince. You could just use arrows for the guards. For the Dark Prince, you could put the normal Prince, of course, that would work. Also, you could put the Knight in. Or the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And also, you don't have a Lava Hound. You could put in the Giant, or the Golem, or the Royal Giant. Let's say you don't have the Goblin Barrel. You could put in Goblins, or you could put in Skeleton Army. Or you could put in the Fire Spirits. Or Mega Minion. I mean, Mega Minion, he's pretty good, but there's only one of them. They kind of need to make the Mega Minion have like 2 of the Mega Minions, or maybe 3 of the Mega Minions for like 1 more elixir. Then it would actually be worth it. I mean, it doesn't really get worth it until it gets a little bit better than that, but, a lot of the time in this game when I lose, I just have to remind myself this is just a game. So, yeah, like right now, I'm going to use the Dark Prince as my rushing shit. Oh, I hate people like this. So I'm not rushing right now, I'm just defending. And so I kind of like it when this happens because I can just place this and I get a little bit of damage on both towers. And then I get to take, once I take out one tower, then then I can easily take out the other tower, and then they lose. Because if they have both their towers out, normally they don't have enough time to really come back, but it happens sometimes, but it's rare. So he's probably going to be getting ready for a high elixir push right now because of the elixir pump. So, I mean, I'm going to start a push so I could distract his push. His push won't be as effective. Because if you can start a push, then he wants to defend. So then once he starts defending, he won't be able to push as effectively. So, now I'm going to place down some guards. Place down a witch. And, whoa, those minions did a lot of damage. Okay, that wasn't, okay, so yeah, now I have taken out one of his towers, and now all I have to do is just defend my towers, and I win. Of course, it's never bad to put a push to take out the crown tower, so it's, oh, here's the bomber. But, oh, these guys need to have more range. The crown towers, I mean, if they had more range, then it would be much better for everybody who plays the game. Everybody would like it better if they had more range. Yeah. But yeah, right now all I have to do is just defend. We have 30 seconds left. I just want there to be no damage. I mean, I want to, there goes my perfect trade. If I had a perfect trade, I would be really happy. That normally does not happen. But I was hoping. But perfect trade normally does not happen. I have had a few perfect trades recently, but it's kind of hard to get perfect trades when you're in this arena. But I'd say that was a pretty good attack. That's why you try to take out the 2 crown towers. Then you can go for the king's tower, but taking out the crown tower is more important. Okay, so I have 430 gold. 2 gems, yeah, I'm good with that. Don't care about that. Don't care about them. Wow, that's nice. Don't care about the giant skeleton. Yeah, I've never used the giant skeleton or anything because by the time I got the giant skeleton, I was in arena. I think I was in. Yeah, I was in arena 6, and he's only for arena 2. So by the time I got him, he was just trash. So that's why you don't really want to use him when you get up there. I'm thinking of upgrading my musketeer, but I almost took the musketeer out of my strategy recently and put in my knight or my P.E.K.K.A. Then I just decided I'd rather have the musketeer because she can attack air things, and then I'd only have one thing that attacks air things besides zap. But the zap is really just zap's just not really that good for minion hordes. And my clan is pretty good. Our top player is P.E.K.K.A. Really good. I do not understand how he got so lucky with the legendaries. I mean, really, how do you have that many legendaries when you're only in Arena 8? I mean, he has the top donation too, but I have the second most donations in our clan, which I'm really happy about because eventually I'll be able to get oh sweet, free chest. That means that eventually I'm gonna be able to get co-leader, which I think will be really cool. I think I'm gonna do a friendly battle. So I'm really excited about that. And our clan is pretty good. They donate a lot, which I love. I mean, having a lot of donations is really nice. We do friendly battles a lot. And We also share replays and stuff. Um, I really like it that we get to do all that stuff. And I know some clans don't really do friendly battles or donate that much. That's why I'm kind of glad that our clan does that. So I do like also that our clan has 49 out of 50 people. It's too bad that our drummer forever left. He was pretty good. Oh, you have to wait till I just realized that you have to wait till Arena 8 to get level 8 to get Ice Spirit. They're pretty good, except that it's only one of them, so they have like no hit points. All it is like one hit from your tower and they're down. So that's only one problem with them. I had this other strategy a friend gave me. I tried it out. I got killed every time I did it. This strategy was the strategy that got me to Arena 7. So I would strongly suggest using this strategy. If you don't have the Goblin Barrel, you can use, what you can use is like, maybe you could use like some goblins or spear goblins. Yes, spear goblins are in there. You could use some goblins, or you could use skeletons. Skeletons aren't that good. And if you don't have a hog rider, you could use a giant, which would be a good idea. But the hog rider is a little bit better for this strategy because then you just hog rider, spear goblin, goblin barrel, or just hog rider and goblin barrel, and that basically takes out a tower. Join the skeleton army. I would suggest using. Maybe goblins, or if you want to use a little bit more elixir, baby dragon. I mean, that would only make it. And this strategy is only at 3.0 for elixir, so it won't be too much. So, but once you get to Arena 7, do this strategy. Do a Lava Hound, do Giant, or Royal Giant if you have them high enough. Don't have guards, use arrows. Or if you really want to use an attack troop, use Skeleton Army. Don't have Dark Prince, then just use the Prince, or the Knight, or the P.E.K.K.A. And if you don't want to use the Musketeer, use the mini P.E.K.K.A. And if you're okay with it being more elixir, you could use the Inferno Tower, but I wouldn't really suggest it because the Inferno Tower, I mean, it's good, but it's only good if you have it high enough, and it is and you're in a low enough arena that you can like lure them around and stuff, and that they can't get a quick enough push. If they get a quick push, like with tons of small troops, you're a goner. There's no way that they'll defend. That's when you use your zap, and if you have the arrows in it, use your arrows. So, yeah. So, I would say that this is probably the best strategy you can ask for in my arena. For me, it's the best, I would say. This would be the second best. This would be the last. So, I hope this video helped you guys, and I was just showing you guys that which strategies were good. Peace out.